Morning.
Morning, guys.
We're up early this morning and at the Inca Rail train station, ready to jump on the train to go up to Machu Picchu. So early start. We should be up there by about 8:30, and our tour begins at 10. So once we get off the train, we've got to get a bus up to Machu Picchu as well. So
glorious day, sun shining. It's going to be, I reckon, 24, 25 degrees. So it's beautiful. It's a Sunday morning, and of course there's plenty of people here, but that's part of the deal. So I'm looking forward to going to Machu Picchu. So Machu Picchu.
So we'll show you some video later.
Okay,
Bye.
See you guys. Yeah, so we're off on the way to the train, and these guys with these signs, so tell us where we've got to go on what part of the train. So, and they're dancing away and having a wow of a time. So as we go down to the train, very excited. So here's our train pulling in. So we'll be getting a ride on that in a second. So you're on a video. You'll be going to Australia. So here we are at Machu Picchu, and it is very busy, but it is beautiful. Here we are at the top of Machu Picchu, and they call this the Cloud Mountain. Some food storage down the bottom there, and way down the bottom there you can see where we came from. We're about 3,000 metres above, 3,000 feet above the township up here. So yeah. Here's the terracing for the farming. So this is the storage facility where the Incas kept all their food and everything, and it's put here on this side of the mountain because the wind comes up and puts those big squares there where the air can get through, and it keeps all the food products good, so they don't rot.
Lots of photos, and then at night I just delete the ones I don't want. There's always a couple of good ones.
Here we are looking over the Sacred Valley. It's a glorious view, and one that you don't see very often.
Yeah, we are so lucky.
Yeah, for sure.
There is no people in there.
This is the place they call Moray, and all this farming done in terraces, but it's done in circular motion. And up the top of the hill is all limestone and there's underground springs, and that used to come down via man-made viaducts to irrigate this area. Here's a local lady, and she's weaving some yarn, and they just use a simple little spinning thing. She just weaves, not like the big wheel that the English use. She just does it with her hand and spins that top. Quite interesting, and away she goes. Look at that. Yeah, she just spins it up, and there's a real knack in it, but she certainly got it down pat. So yeah, very much so. Cool. Alright, so here we can see the salt pools. Now there's about 4,000 salt pools here, and they harvest about every 11 days. But they put the water on there, and then let it evaporate for 3 days. Then they put another lot of water on again, and then let it evaporate again. They do that about 11 times, and then they harvest it. And as I said before, it's all harvested by hand. All the little channels that feed all these different bays. So, and the channels go to all the different bays, got all little channels on them, and they can open and close them and feed the water in to evaporate them and hence get the amount of salt out of them. So when they've got salt of about 2 or 3 inches thick, that's when they harvest it and then redo the whole thing again. It's also owned by the community, the local community here are the only ones that, 380 families own all these 4,000 pools. This is the eye of the water where all the water comes out for the salt, and it's at 32 degrees, so it melts the salt that is trapped inside the mountain when thousands and millions of years ago, when there was a sea and the salt was evaporated and trapped under the mountain. And now, because of the water is hot, it melts the salt and brings it to the salt pools.